Hi, Ophiuchus Risings. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine from Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their rising signs in the zodiac sign of Ophiuchus, unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you, and then we'll get a major arcana. And then we'll get a card from the end of the world as we know it deck created by me that has the lunar moon phases and zodiac signs. Everything has been pre-shuffled. So let's go ahead and begin. I do have a possible channel title here for you, The Cool Snakes. Alright, so I do get that I'm getting the word healing being connected to that, but then also being just completely awesome. So congratulations on that. Okay, let's get your first card here. I do hope you're all doing well. Sure. Okay. Get your first card for Ophiuchus Rising for love. Let's go ahead and get all the cards. Card for money for Ophiuchus Rising. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, Saturn aura is beginning. It is now 10:55 a.m. and that'll go until 12:06 p.m. and today is July 27th. 2025 money card for Ophiuchus Rising. That could be significant for you. Money card for Ophiuchus Rising. All right. All right. That's nice. You card for Ophiuchus Rising. Ooh. Ooh. So I seen the Ace of Wands, and that had a very distinct energy to it. So I do pick that up for you as a part of what's here with you. I don't know why I'm turning this, but we'll go ahead and do this because this wanted to present it. Possibly because it was already like this, and then we'll see what that is. I'm gonna go close my window. I'll be right back. Don't you go nowhere, pretty ones. I will be right back. I also noticed too how this is the only card that wanted to be face up. So this could also be where your focus is, and really the only thing that matters. The energy of Jesus is also wanting to come through here too as well. So take what resonates for that. And then let's go ahead, since this is your main focus here and what's most important to you at this time, where I do get love and loyalty being connected to this, which is awesome. But this is going to be overall abundance of love and money. And this could be a significant action or presence that's taking place in your life, given that this is the only card that wanted to be face up. Where I also get confidence, reassurance, assurance, a lot of happiness. I'm getting jovialness. Jupiter energy is coming through strongly, just seeing the amount of yellow. And I'm getting that being transmuted energy from a possible reversal Gemini energy that one may have dealt with before in the past. Mountain air is going to be significant as well. I do get also clearing of the air. And then I do see four pillars as a part of the home of this King of Pentacles. So for some of you, if not maybe all of you, this could be about a twin flame. Now, I'm also seeing a goat, where this could be about, the energy from within this King of Pentacles. And that's speaking to possible feminine energy and overall balance and how one is abundant in manifesting greatly. Because that will be the King of Pentacles for sure. Also being very rich, very wealthy, knowing how to take money and invest it into mega awesomeness. And then I see more than two pentacles. There's two pentacles physically in the hands, but I do see like pentacles everywhere on this card. Given that it is a foundational energy of pentacles being here, along with a king, I do get very great soundness, practicality, one being very grounded, and knowing how to build on a foundation of solidity being very important for both this person. If this is you, it's going to be you also here too. And then the throne energy is going to be significant. I do see great balance, great passion, where I get also too, if this is about someone that's in your life, this also being mirroring energy of the passion that you both share. With the red energy being connected to what I'm getting, fire, and that'll be a part of your energy also too. And then the go energy, I didn't finish speaking on that, but I did kind of come into the speech connected to the feminine energy associated with this King of Pentacles. Being strong in Capricorn energy, where I am getting Cancerian energy and the water wanting to come through. And so as I was talking about the fire energy connected to you, I was also getting water energy, and then that kind of flowing into what was beginning to be spoken about the feminine energy. So strong Cancerian energy is also coming through as polarity to the Capricorn energy from the Seagull energy. I'm getting, oh my gosh, I'm not going to say that. Okay, and then let's see. Counterpart will be, given that we are speaking on Pentacle energy, Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. So this being in the money section, this is cha-ching ching, everything that I just mentioned about the King of Pentacles, that being an overall oral presence. Oral as in auric, aura, A-U-R-A. Surroundings, energy, as within, so is without. And so there's also a great sense of health, reaching the top of a mountain. You can see that with the goat. Like everything that's the backing, like I'm getting the backing being important, as I've noticed some of the readings I've done lately speak on divine feminine and them being backed by beautiful divine masculine energy. I get this being reciprocity of this energy, of the backing and supportive energy coming from divine feminine towards divine masculine, and them both working together and collaborating and being a presence in one another's life. But again, with this being the only one to show its face here and in an upright position, with this being in your money, I do get great stability, and then there being great fortune here, along with a good energy of love, reciprocity, equality. And for some reason, I'm seeing like upside down hearts here, where I checked to see if it was like this here, and I see these as upright petals connected to flowers. So possibly putting behind past relationships, connections, partnerships, where there was no love, and it may have been more material based. And then moving forward and on, being happy in the presence of, if you're divine feminine, being in the presence of you, and the floral energy, just speaking to all things Venus, all things beautiful, comforts and luxuries, majestic energy, being mystical, mysterious, an energy that not only magnetizes but produces and produces greatly. That's a beautiful energy, and I almost feel like, this could be your reading. I'm getting the message, nothing even matters, nothing else matters. You're very content with what's here and what's present. This could even be, I'm getting higher self energy here. And this just being also, too, I'm getting as a part of one's destiny for divine feminine, where it's almost like an avatar, but I do get this being with this actually being a Pentacles energy, someone physically present. And if they're not, they're going to be. I also see a cross here where that could speak to great spirituality. So I am getting Hierophant energy with this also too. And then they like to dress well. Getting tailored suits, tailored clothing. Tailoring could be significant in sewing, designing, fashion. Like I get also too, like being very specific down to like minute details when it comes to like almost like why am I getting this? This is so wild. So someone designing their clothes that are perfectly attuned to every part and molecule of their body. That's pretty dope. I like that channel. That was pretty sweet. God is watching us from a distance. That's playing right now. I was trying to be funny. Okay, and then the King energy will also be a part of Emperor energy. That'll be a card of Aries and then also Gemini. Pentacles, Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So take what resonates for that. That's dope. Alright, so then let's go ahead and we'll see what's in the money. I just seen 1, 2, 4 on the time clock here. Is somebody coming through sideways here, or let's see. Let's see what this is, because I get this being a different energy. Let's see what this is. Wow. All right, Ophiuchus. Y'all be having three kings in it. So the moon readings I've done for Ophiuchus, I do believe there's been a couple of three king, but this is a knight. So with me saying that, I'm almost getting like the real Slim Shady, and why you have the title of the cool snakes, and these being snakes in the grass. And that being about the sideways behavior. coming through sideways, and then coming through sideways, which doesn't mesh with the aura that we have here with the money. I get this also being about illumination. This could even be the same person, where someone, I get, I'm picking that up. Like a controlling person, so much so that they're showing up in the U section and then being seen for being ridiculously over controlling. And so much so that it's actually showing their truth of them actually being faulty, not being balanced, being unstable. One who's not good with money. They might be, I'm getting frustrated, but more frustrated at themselves. I do see like a perpetration here with the clothing. So not getting the attention. I get this as being someone that you moved on from with this 10 ending here. And then the perpetration also being Capricorn energy that I picked up here for Divine Feminine. Where this could be male or female. Take what resonates. Oh my gosh. And that's possibly why I was getting different people, like people possibly coming off as like royalty, but they're really not. And so I get that here. Like attachment energies that are detaching. I'm also seeing that here too. So it may have been like this. And like a surrounding energy where I'm picking up the magician card from this major arcana energy. And if it comes through, it'll come through. If not, and I remember, then I'll try to bring out that card here. But this being a magician, I did mention Gemini energy, and I do get a magician, one who knows how to manifest and create. But I'm getting a good energy with this energy versus the minus. These are the minuses. So the detachment, these will be the minuses. Is also what I'm getting, and this will not make a plus because it's not. It's just the energy's not there. Given that these are like this here too, I do see infinity symbols that will be surrounding energy for what it is that this reverse magician energy that I'm getting, the sideways behavior, is dishing out here, that's being seen here. And this is all pentacles here too. So I do get that being why this is so significant here in the money section and where your focus really is. But while you're manifesting this greatness here, one of the first things that came through here was love being connected and loyalty, commitment also too, and that being very important. Especially when it comes to the pinnacle earth energy. So yeah, I get this being the cool snakes energy here. I love this song. So yeah, this could possibly be the same person. We're gonna see what's at the bottom of the deck. Where this may have been someone from your past, if you're divine feminine, because this is all masculine energy here. And I know I said this could be male or female, where it could be a female very strong in masculine energy and abuses men. So take what resonates, but given that I'm beyond that and I've ascended from that and that perspective and that belief. So whatever came through just now associated with that, I do get that attributed to lower level 3D type stuff. So we're going to go ahead and go back up. And this will be an actual male energy here who is also, and that could be a part of what just came through there, really standing one's ground, being in one's groundedness and the knowing, and being strong in this versus this energy here. You can see their arms across the whole body language, their facial energy. It's all tense. And no is what I'm hearing. So yeah, in the love section, you've got someone who's exiting the building here. This is an ending going into a new beginning. Tens break down to a 1. And then I've gotten this person as not only being of sideways behavior, but losing money. Not being great with money and then losing money, and this being a detachment. Why there may have been an attachment is because of the King of Pentacle energy. That also being aligned with the Queen of Pentacle energy. So someone attempting to gain off of the energy of you and your person. The work being done successfully here with this coming through in the money section for you. And then as a result, illumination, truth being seen, the detachment taking place in order for the new to come in. And that just being about being strong in your power and manifesting and creating new. And up with this king being here. That'll be significant to what's here. And so then part of that manipulation also here too would be to say, you know, these would be like this here. and that there's three different people, or but I get this being tied to manipulation. And then I also got someone who may like to dress a certain way. It just kind of, I don't know. I don't really want to get into all that. This person doesn't need any more attention. I think they're getting enough attention with what's being seen here as minuses. And the upright energy speaking to the positive energy, the upright energy. The happy and jovial, abundant, and healing vibrational energy I also get here too. Someone smiling and being happy because of a connection here too is also what I get. Okay. Just trying to see if I was... Oh, more of the perpetration. You can see that here. Like, I just get this being all created. That's what I get. I don't even want to read any of these anymore. So complete disinterest will also come through with that detachment, and then the minus energy. Okay, so then let's see what is at the bottom. Beautiful. You have the Four of Wands. And notice the noise that just wanted to come through to kind of drown that out, and all that goodness that just came through with this. Four Wands will be the twin flame energy. So the matching energy. We'll just go ahead and do this, because that's what that means anyway. So the Four Wands mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4, the pillars. It's a match. Libra energy could be significant for you because their title for not the last reading but the one before was Match Game, Libra Risings. And then that same energy came through in the last reading I just did for them. So that being very strong. So then this coming through as you and your person being the Two of Cup energy, where I'm getting the cool snake energy. The healing energy. The two snake representation. I'm going to look that up. I'm just going to type in Two Serpents. Okay, yep, so it's the Caduceus that's in the Two of Cups. It's the two serpents intertwined, and the information is right here, coming from AI, which but it's mentioning what it is that I was already channeling, which will be connected to the Two of Cups. And so the representation here and what's coming through connected to the Caduceus is related to Hermes and trickery, but that's not, that's not what that actually means. So what we're going to do is look up Caduceus. And then I'll show you the Two of Cups. All right. That was such a negative connotation. I feel that's also about this energy being no longer. That was so negative. Okay, so the Caduceus is a staff entwined by two snakes, often topped with wings. It's primarily associated, and so according to who is what I'll ask on that, but it's primarily associated with Hermes, the Greek messenger god, and by extension with messengers, commerce, and eloquence. And then it mentions Hermes, who carried it as a herald staff, Goodness gracious. All right, so this, I feel like this is connected to your Ophiuchus energy and wanting things to be hidden, suppressed, because things are rising. You are Ophiuchus rising, and so that being a part of your importance and how you represent what you represent and how you are yourself, and what it is as far as your truth. I'm gonna grab. Let's see. I don't want to move that, so I'm gonna grab another deck. I'll be right back. Oh, that Two of Cups just fell. Oh my gosh, that fell right out of my hands. This is from a different deck, so that's coming through strongly for you. You'll have two sets of Two of Cups here because I'm getting that being from within you and your person here, and then also here too. And that'll be like going beyond the belief of what cards come through and trusting what it is that you feel connected to that card versus the message that traditionally a tarot card could stand for. Because as I'm going to put both two cups here, it'll make the 4-cup energy where that traditionally is about someone being bored or taking it's all manipulated energy, but it's the truth from within you and how you choose to see what it is that you want for yourself versus someone who doesn't want the best for you with the negative energy. All right. Let me find the Two of Cups here. And it's right here. Next to the Ten of Pentacles. Speaking to what it is that I was getting for you, where you see a couple here. There's no couple here. And this came through sideways. There's one person here. So I like that this was next to the Two of Cups because this will speak to, what this is for you. And so then the Ten of Swords is here too, where I feel that this is about something that has not come together, possibly because someone wanted to block this and keep people waiting after being left behind and walked away from. And then manipulating. This will be the Gemini energy I spoke on. And then here's more of that Gemini energy next to the Ten of Swords, holding a sword, where I just get that being contribution to this Ten of Swords here for both you and your person. It's a Two of Cups. So here's the Two-Serpent energy and the beautiful representation of what the Caduceus really is, and not about Hermes, but what's here in the Two of Cups and the love, you being both the cool snakes here. I don't know what that was. That was straight fried. That wanted to come through. And people Google this stuff and then they see it and then they take it as is, rather than it being about, you really knowing your truth and standing your truth. So everything that you just witnessed me do will speak to your energy and the persistence of both you and your person really believing and trusting in yourselves, knowing your worth and your value, and really holding to that. And in doing so, it's producing this beauty here. This is more stability, but this will be the 4 wands here associated with the 4 wands that are in the King of Pentacles. And then this King of Pentacle energy, I do get this representation of the backing energy that I got for Divine Feminine here, it being Divine Feminine here, and then the backing being surrounding and supportive energy coming from the Divine Masculine. Twin Flame energy, again, I'll mention that. The flower energy. This will speak to the, oh my God, the petals that I seen. They're right here as a part of one's future for this King of Pentacles. Two of Cups. And then it shows the equality and the reciprocity. I mean, you can feel the energy. And so I do get this being about what is being shared between you and your person. And what it is that you know for yourselves rather than what outside... We'll go ahead and put these back. What outside energies want you to believe. Okay. And then we did have the World card here at the bottom of the deck here. Alrighty. Let's get your major arcana here. This is beautiful. And so this could be about past life, illumination of this, beauty and blessing, peace, harmony, celebration, being celebrated, the stability, security, practicality, the home, the nurturance, the Ten of Pentacles being from within you both, and then this coming together to create beauty overall. And I should have left that to that Ten of Pentacles. Matter of fact, I'm about to get it right now. I'm about to get it right now because it's yours. And there's Jesus. Oh, let me put the music back on. That's dope. Okay. All right. So let's put Jesus. Actually, we'll leave him right here. And then you got the loyal energy, and that'll be the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. You see the coupling energy from the Two of Cups being here in the Ten of Pentacles, and this being about getting past the hurt created by outside energies that wanted to have you to believe that you were separate. But it's the intertwining energy of you and your person being the cool snakes here, that it's undeniable. It's very much felt. And I do feel that as you come together, the Kundalini energy, that I get rising energy, it's even here. Purity energy, this will speak to the elevation and the ascension. And then the 2 and 2 creating the 4 of the Cancerian energy that came through connected to Divine Feminine. That'll be from you both. And that being strong love and water, depth and emotion, connected to the loyalty that came through the Capricorn Pentacle energy, which is super beautiful here. So this is having everything, including the Ten of Cups, because Two of Cups here, the way that it's coming through is going to be that Ten of Cups aligned with the 10 energy here for both you and your person. And the blessings that are meant for you. This is even ancestral energy that I'm also getting. And then children being important also too. One thing I did notice is that with the perpetration energy, this is the perspective of how this person sees Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine being in the middle of this, or attempting to be anyway. But I noticed the yellow flag here. I'm kind of seeing a little bit of that here in the Ten of Pentacles there. So just wanted to mention that too. They not like us, boo. Okay, so let's get your major arcana, the cool snakes. I love this. Major arcana for Ophiuchus rising. Thank you for being patient with me as that whole channeling came through, but it was a part of your message, so I really hope that someone is able to benefit off of that. Ophiuchus rising. Ophiuchus rising. With the 10 energy, Saturn will also be significant. So we got Jupiter. I mean, it's all the planets. And so that could be the universal law energy also too. Especially with the infinity symbols that I've actually seen and the energy being right on top of these cards here. Ophiuchus rising. Whoa. Look where that fell. And one's up, one's down. We'll leave this here because we'll check out the bottom of the deck there. Do you have the Death card? This is transformation. I get it being transformation related to wanting to conceal or wanting to hide, and it being that reversal Gemini energy that was shown in the Three of Wands as wanting to hide what's here for you and your person, but you're connected as soulmates. So this being transformation I get for this person. I do see a white rose energy of healing. We have white rose petals here. But I also, at first I got to like the energy of someone wanting to, it being connected to that Ten of Swords of ending. But I'm also getting to this being transformation for the King of Pentacles here with the way that this wanted to show its face. And the white horse and the purity And that being about the match game and having discernment and knowing one's truth and going with that and not being deterred, allowing oneself to go through transformation in order to ascend and elevate. And so this happening I get for the King of Pentacles. Now this is on the Two of Cups here, connected to you and your person here. This 13 energy also creates the 4, so that'll be the significance of the 4 and the 4 cups of happiness and reciprocity, balance, equality from within you and your person with the transformative process here. And moving towards this, I just get, like, you can see the feminine energy, where I just get it being the go energy here. Someone wanting to, my throat. Oh my god. My throat just completely like closed up. Oh my gosh. So someone really needing to say something. This will be your energy with the 13 energy, where it's gonna be strong for both divine feminine and divine masculine. Oh my gosh. But someone, oh my god, wanting to say something. My whole throat chakra. I usually have like my coffee or my tea. I ain't got nothing. Let's see what. And I think there are two cards here. Well, man, I see some newness here. Someone wants to marry somebody or make, this is commitment. This is beliefs, higher beliefs, greater spirituality. The loyalty and the commitment connected to the Two of Cups and the true love that's there. Transformative energy also too. The King of Pentacles could also be ending something. And then moving towards that Ten of Pentacles, connected to divine feminine. But I'm also getting like the Jesus energy being significant for the King of Pentacles, given that this landed right on top. Magnetizing energy. That'll be this beautiful Empress energy, divine feminine energy. Just if you can see the moves, the gracefulness, the alchemizing, the patience, divine timing on a contract. Also here too. I could speak on these cards for a while here, but I won't. I feel that it's more important about the energy. And then also too, the energy of what's in between, what's happened as a part of this journey for this Hierophant and the elevation. But the impact being very great here is also what I get. And then you can see the Hierophant also holding a beautiful staff, that being golden energy. So that'll speak to the upright energy of the Magician from the King of Pentacles here, and the power that they have from within, also being very mystical, majestic, galactic, telepathic communication. You're both elevated. This is super pretty. And then these cards together create happiness, the Sun card. 14 and 5 create the 19 of the Sun card, that being strong Leo energy, which then just goes back to the Leo energy that's here, connected to you and your person as the cool snakes. This is snake embodiment is also what I'm getting here too. Chakra energy, the Kundalini energy with the chakra colors that you can see here. all the beauty, all things beautiful for this divine feminine empress here. And then the water and the fire, Ophiuchus, a lot of you being this empress, divine feminine. And that water fire being from within, this being the energy from within, divine masculine. As I said before, I mean, this is super beautiful here. This is so pretty. So definite endings, and I just get that being about transformative process, and it is going to apply for both you and your person. I'm getting it specifically being more for the divine masculine, the King of Pentacles, just because of the way that the card wanted to be face up and the knees were face down. And then I also get alchemizing and transmuting energy and leveling up from the negativity, and this being the result. The cool snakes. That's so dope. Good for you, Ophiuchus Rising. This is super pretty. A lot of love, honor, loyalty, everything that was mentioned here, it's all here in these cards. Like quadruple, quadrillion, millions here. The sun being significant, and then Mars. Wow. Wow. And this landed right on the Two of Cups to speak to the greatness of the love that is shared between you and a soulmate here. More of that snake energy. How beautiful is this? And so this is the counterpart energy for the Hierophant, where I just get this being more of the divine feminine energy. But the backing of you both. Oh my gosh, yo. Okay, so it's here. Like divine feminine energy is going to be here. Surrounding energy, just like it's everywhere. Oh my gosh. Mars energy, divine masculine energy as the backing. For the Empress energy, even the sun energy from head to toe. Mars and the sun, both very strong masculine energies. And then the Emperor energy, the Leo energy, boom. High Priestess, counterpart to the Hierophant. And I just get this being also too about the beauty from within, the divine feminine, and it being seen and recognized also too. And the way that they are, the powers from within, the powers that are also with the out, the balance, the knowing, the keeper of secrets, the greater spirituality, the elevation and rising up, and this all coming together. But the moon energy, I do get that being part of the divine masculine energy, the head to toe energy, the depths of the water. I love this. I really do. And so then overall here, we have the World card. And I get that being significant as far as the impact coming from the divine feminine and the power that they have displayed. Being all of this beautiful energy here to bring in and manifest and create love and abundance and money for the better. Being very intuitive. Again, the keeper of secrets. Given the keys, the spirituality, the speaking to the commitment. The energy of going towards this connection here of a Two of Cups. Here's the World card. More of that. It's here again. Gosh dang. It's like your energy for both you and your person are so strong. It's very resonant in all of the cards here in more ways than one. Speaking to the Two of Cups, that'll be present in almost every single part of what's coming through for both you and your person. The four energy surrounding the feminine will be the four from the Emperor energy. The Cancerian energy from within the divine masculine. The Empress energy, with this being a card of 3. The way that these cards form the 21, where you now have the 21 here with the World card. Oh my gosh. New cycle and beginning into the new. where again it'll go back to what's in between these cards here. So the next card is a leap of faith of 0 with the full card, and then the 1 card. So we see this high priestess energy physically. I mean, this is majestic energy, but they're moving towards that magician. The magician is going to be here. And it's the same energy I get here as a part of manifesting the 2 cups, and why this landed on the 2 of cups here for you. To show the power and the patience of divine feminine in Empress energy, but also Hierophant energy. These are also 2 5s that create a 10. The 10. I love your reading. And this is also I just get part of the ascending energy from divine feminine here into this high priestess energy and the spiritual connection that's shared. Transformative energy. You're both very impactful people who make a great difference in this world. So thank you. Let's get your final card. I was really trying to keep this short. Ophiuchus rising. The letters J and B, I get Jesus Christ, and then that B being significant. Take what resonates for that. And then the 2 energy here, where you see the 1 and 2, is going to be Taurus energy connected to the Hierophant also too, with the 2nd house of Taurus, that being a card of Taurus, the Hierophant. And then the Gemini symbol that came through for you both being mega manifestors, and the power from within. This is a card of Sagittarius. So I also get this being about the polarity energy and the balance that we see here for divine feminine with the Sagittarius energy here. And then the Gemini presence that's here. This being strong Cancerian energy overall. Again, this will be strong Taurus also too with the 5. The 1 and 4 creating that. This was wonderful. So then here we have last quarter moon. Keywords for that will be purify. And we have that energy of the white. I even get that white energy in association here being connected to the moon. And then we have that here with last quarter being a little bit after the crescent energy. But I'm getting this being balsamic. That's balsamic energy versus the crescent energy. That sea energy could be significant also too. But we have shifting, visionary, keywords purify, assimilate, meditate, rest, reap. And I'm laughing because I just realized that the song playing is Head to Toe. And that's been mentioned quite a few times in your reading. Rest, reap, recuperate, honor, reflect, evolve. Last quarter moon. And the last quarter moon actually comes right before the balsamic moon here. So beautiful shifting. I also get the snake energy and the flowing of that. This all being significant as far as how the divine feminine is moving very fluidly and creating and manifesting. While this being the energy from within the divine masculine, it all coming together and just creating great beauty and magicalness. A lot of love and a lot of money and a lot of abundance and happiness and joy, contentment, peace, and living your best life. I also get this being about, experiencing any kind of past lack mentality connected to negativity. And this being about moving into your fortune, which is what we see here. Bottom of the deck. New moon reverse. So basically what I get here with the moon card being in reverse is being about no more secrets, no more illusions or delusions. Really knowing from within the internalness, and then it all just speaking for itself in the outer in a very beautiful way. Created to, or connected, connected next to connected to these endings that you have here as a part of transformative powers. The surrounding energy you can see here also too. It's very similar to the Hierophant. The divine feminine energy being present. And that floral energy being significant also too, connected to divine feminine. And moving towards the sun. Ophiuchus, risings. This was your beautiful reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. I don't know why. I love this energy here. I want it like it's like foundational energy that's coming through. But let's do this here. Okay. I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you all. Peace.